Hello and welcome to a day where we're going to play some Hardwired, cyberpunk espionage and mayhem, skirmish cyberpunk skirmish game by Patrick Todorov. This is my second game with the same couple of heroes, and today my guys. Let's see if we can find them there. So my guys here are going into a military compound that was destroyed by a terrorist biological attack and abandoned. And after that, a corporation has been hired to do some cleanup work, and that's where my guys come in, because before the cleanup there's a chance to get over there to that old satellite and steal some data from that terminal right there. But since it's a military area, though abandoned, the hostile security forces are right on my heels. So in this game, and for the first 3 turns, we're going to start out with D8 type enemies instead of the regular D6. So this should be a hard one. And already from turn 4, the D10 enemies are entering the battlefield. So the 4 agents that we're trying to steal some data with today, most important is the combat hacker Circuit. He's a conduit, and he's a splicer. So he's the hacker. Then we have the Sawbones, Spotless, the medic. I think we're gonna need him today, and True Ronin. First one is Gator. He's armed with a heavy combat shotgun firing the teardrop template, and the last one is Brick, and Brick is armed with a heavy weapon, so he's firing the small template. Then they have a decent amount of grenades and healing combat drugs, because I expect them to take a lot of damage. So that's the battlefield right here. Made a quick military complex, some wire mesh fences, a couple of barracks, the radar station, some abandoned Humvees, a truck, and some Jersey barriers here at the road. So not a lot of cover, not a lot of stuff to hide behind, unlike the regular sprawl scenarios. My agent setup area will be here on the right side. I've rolled for this. Entry point number 1, entry point number 2, and over here is entry point number 3 and 4 at the same side. Okay, so I'm gonna try, I've skipped the dice tray in this game. I'm gonna try and roll the dice right here under the camera, see if it works. So my guys are standing right here in the middle. The game is only 6 turns. They'll have to get into the base and try to hack this level 3 terminal. So it's going to get a -3 on the hacker's dice roll when trying to hack, and we'll see if they get out alive or they just manage to make it in time. So yeah, let's roll some dice and see how it goes. Here we go. So my guys have 3 actions and a 3 movement action, and first things first, I want to get as many of them in cover as possible. So let's start getting Conduit onto the board here. His bonus action is move, so he can get an extra dice for that. 4+ for a success. That wasn't there. Conduit failed his D6 action. Next up, we'll just take his 2 D8, hoping for a 4+. We got one there. That's a 5, so that's another move action. Over here, that'll at least bring him into some obscured terrain, and then I better see if he has some kind of combat cap or cyber cap that he can already use. Seeing if he if he can provide himself with a bonus for later. No dermal armor. Defense die shift up by 1 until next activation. Yeah, let's see if he can make some extra armor while staying there. He could. So he has some dermal armor. Let's see if we have a nice token for that. We're just going to use this green one here to show that he is he's now covered in armor. But that's his action ending right there. Next up, let's take spotless. So free move action first. There we go. He also has bonus to move actions. There's a 6, so that's another move action. Get him up there. Better get him into some cover. So we'll take another action, hoping for a 4+. That's a success right there. So that's another action. He's moving over here, and then yeah, that'll bring him into some kind of cover. Let's see what he can do with his last one. Actually, oh, he should have hyperspace. That's dermal adrenaline boost. Oh, he should have used that, of course. Oh well, let's just go for another move action. Yeah, there's another one. Get him in here and stay in cover here by the Humvee. So I better check up right away on how, because I can't remember if the enemy forces attack on the turn they spawn. Blah 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 blah. Engage. Blah 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 blah. Hostile security deployment line. Ones, and then conclusion of every roll 2d4. No determiner. No that quality. Yes. Final turn is spawn. Take the and attempt their actions the same turn in one last effort to thwart the agent mission. Okay, so they can't shoot me in the turn they enter the hostile security forces. Let's see here then. Gator is going to try an adrenaline boost. That's a 6, so that's a success. That adds 4 extra inches to all subsequent move actions for this agent's activation. So that's 1 move action, and so that's 4, 8, 12, 16 inches. He can move because he needs to get close to blast anything. So 6 inches, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16. He moves over here, and with his last action, I don't know, what can he do? What can he do? Because he doesn't really have anything that yeah, he'll just take another move action. That's a 9, so that's a success. Another 8 inches, and he'll move over here. Oh, that's spotless. He'll move over here, staying in cover behind those barrels, ready to blast the hostile forces when they enter. Last up is Brick, and Brick only has 3 movement because he is he's carrying a heavy weapon. So let's see if he can get the adrenaline boost activated. A 2. Nope. Then let's try with his next one. Yes, so that's an adrenaline boost for the last one. And let's see if he can get another move action. There we go, a 10. So he has 2 move actions. That's the free move action. That's 8, and the next one is another 8. Let's bring him over here to a firing position there, and he can look down. So I need to remember these rules. Alright, let's just roll for some enemy troops. So in the first turn, I'll be attacked by 4 hostile security forces. Let's see where they enter the board. First one is from number 2, that's up there. And the second one is from number 4. We have 2 guys entering the battlefield from there. And 2 guys entering the battlefield from up here. Reps D8 enemies. And we better bring these guys are coming in their attack tuk-tuk. Let's take a look here. So here we are, the guys, conduit moving in. I should have used some boosts on him. That was stupid, and there's no reason to run a defense on him because he can't be shot. Brick has taken up a position there, ready to shoot at the hostile security forces entering from there. The tactical tuk-tuk. Then we have Gator. He's over there, ready to blast anything that might enter the board from there. And then we have Sawbones in here in the middle, ready to provide some support from all over the place. And then a couple of enemies I've gotten right there at the objective. Okay. So I think I'll just go ahead and give Conduit, I'm gonna retry his last action because there's no reason to use an action on a defense ability when he can't get shot. So I'm just going to try and activate his where is it? I think I've given him a macro. That's software. Yeah, he's got a magic macro that will make him better at hijacking enemy drones. So that's activated, and he'll now be better at hacking drones. Yep, tactical tuk-tuks. It's a thing, especially in cyberpunk games. All right, what's up next? Okay, so the hostile security forces will take a free movement action when they enter the board, trying to move into cover as fast as possible. So that will be there, and then we'll just bring this guy. He'll move over here to the fence. And this guy's, well, last guy, he can't stay in cover, but he's moving against the objective, trying to stop us. I'm just picking random enemy models. So right now there are 3 humans and 1 robot on the board, and I can try and hijack the robot with my with all the guys. Okay. So let's just start with. Let's start with the Hager. Let's see if he can. Let's see if he can get a better. If he can get the adrenaline boost going here. A 6, so he can. Let's double up on movement. So that's 8 inches right here. Then let's take a move action. Success. So that's 2 move actions he has. That's 8 inches up there, and then trying to. Man, I've built a bad board regarding cover. He's going up here, staying in cover behind the barracks, and he'll try to hijack the enemy drone android that's just entered the combat area. He'll be using the. Oh, that's not readable here, is it? So he'll be using the Black Hat ability. No, hijack. Assert control of network, drone, or cyborg, allied, or rival. So that's a level 2 enemy android, so that'll be -2 to his dice roll, and then he did use that macro. So he's rolling 2d10, no matter which kind of action he's using to hijack it. So let's see. That's 9 minus 2, that's 7. So this one up here is hijacked. Bleep plop. That's good. That's mine. Okay. Then let's take Sawbones. Sawbones need to try and get the adrenaline boost going. That's a success on a 6. Then he'll use his second action here on getting another move action. Another success. So that's 8 inches he can move. That should be able to get him. I can get him up here at the barracks, get a nice firing line, and try to take out that guy down there with his last action. His D10 action, it's a shoot. He only has 1 dice. That's not his purpose. A 7. There's no terrain, there's no cover, so that's a hit. And the enemy will use a D8 to try and defend on a, let's see here, spotless. He has some smart ammo, and smart ammo will give a -1 to the enemy roll. A 2, that's not enough. So this guy is blasted apart. Blast. Nice. Next up is, let's just take Gator and see if Gator can activate the, he has, let's see here, Overwatch allows an agent to interrupt HSEC turn phase with a single action. Agent must use the same die type to attempt reserved action as was used to activate Overwatch cap. So let's see if he can do that. He can blast them if they enter the board there. He can, a success. Yes, that guy, he was down for the count. That's right, Tice. So he's on Overwatch right now, and I don't think I'm gonna use any other actions for him. Actually, he might. What can he do otherwise here? Squad link. This cap allows an agent to pass an action to their fellow squad member. The receiving agent must immediately attempt to perform an action with the same die type used to pass the action. Okay, so I'm going to use his D8 to give another move action for Conduit, my hacker. 2. That didn't work. And then I'm going to try it one more time with the D6. A 2. No, failed. So he didn't do that. Last up is Brick, and I don't think Brick really can he see anything? He's actually completely hidden behind the Humvee, so he'll need to get a move on first. 3 inches. That's not a lot. I think it'll be enough though. So he'll take his free move action, move up here. 1, 2, 3. Hide here behind the Humvee, and that will allow him to get some shots off. He's pretty deadly with a gun. So let's see if he has anything. Yeah, let's try to first activate a target system. That will make him even better at hitting the enemy. A success. So he has +1 for targeting system, +2 to his dice roll for smart ammo. Let's see if he can hit this guy right here. So there's what's that? Yeah, he's not standing. I think that's gonna be counting as light cover because he's not standing completely against it. I need a 4+ to hit. I get +2 for my targeting system and smart ammo. That brings him to 5. But let's see what the cover provides for that HSEC dude right there. Let's just see here. There we go. Light cover, -2 to attack roll, +1 to dodge and defense. Yeah, so he didn't hit. Stupid brick. Next up, let's use his last action, the D10 action, to try and bring down one of these guys. Come on. That's an 8, +2, -2, so that's a hit. He fires with this template with the heavy weapon. So that's right on the nose of him. And the enemy gets a -2 to his dodge and defense roll, +1 for the light cover, -1 for my overwatch, no, what's it called, target system, and -1 for the smart armor. So -1 for the roll. 5 goes down to 4. That's a success, and the guy isn't brought down. That was all my dudes. Let's take the hijacked drone up there. He needs a 2+, a 4+ to move. That's a success, so he gets a move action. He can't see anything. Let's just give him another move action. That's there. 2 move actions. Alright. So we can just move him in here and try to protect the control panel. Time to roll for some more enemies. Let's go. Whoops. So one, the guys entering from target area 4 and from number 1. 3 guys this time. So 1, 2, 3 dudes there, and 1, 2, 3 dudes here, and they better bring some extra cool entry. So here we go. A plane. So that's the end of turn 2. Let's just take a close up here. So that's Brick. He's moved up here, hiding behind the Humvee, and a lot of enemy troops have moved in. Those 2 are going to start shooting in a minute. That's the new guys entering there, a couple of combat droids and an infantryman, a plane, and over here we have the hijacked android, Conduit standing there, Gator having overwatch right there on those 3 guys, and then we have Spotless, who is in very bad cover considering the enemy just got into the area right there. Okay. So let's see, what can we do? So first up is Gator. Gator is going to use his overwatch action that he stole and try to get a hit with his shotgun. What kind of action did I use? I don't recall. Let's go for the one in the middle, V8. So he can probably, he can hit all 3 guys. They get a free move action, so when they get in here. Do I get to shoot them before they move? I get to interrupt them. I'll just play it like that. So let's try to take them out before they do anything. First guy, no. Second guy, no. Third guy, yes. Okay, so he takes down 2 of them with a shotgun blast. And the last guy moves up there into cover at the fence. These guys move into cover. Free move action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Free move action and free move action. Trying to move into cover over there. So now it's the guys from last turn. They have 2 actions each. First one is this guy over here. He's just going to try and take a shoot action at Brick. He's in light cover, so that's a -2 to this guy's roll. 7, 6, 5. So that's a hit. Let's just take, we better see. Does Brick make it. He has a D6 +1. No, he doesn't. He's hit. Brick is wounded. Damn. Second action. -2, so that's still a hit. That's a 4. And is Brick able to withstand that one? He does, so that's nice. But he's wounded once. He lost his D10 action. Next guy will be get into 1, 2, 3, 4. You better stay in cover, so he'll try to get a move action when I 4+. He doesn't, so he'll just stay here and use his next action to try and shoot Brick instead of moving into cover. 3, so he doesn't hit him. That's good news for me. That was the H-Sec turn. Now it's the agents again. Turn 3. They only have 6 turns to make it up there to get the data from the satellite system. What should we start with? 2 D10s to heal, may heal 2 wounds if both rolls are successful. I think that Brick will use his free move action to move around here to stay in cover behind that car. Then he's going to use his first action trying to activate the McCoy drugs. So he needs a 4+ to activate it. No. And he'll use his D8 action trying to activate it. No. So that's all his action. He's unable to heal himself. And that's a lot of dudes. So that's not good. That's very bad. Let's take Sawbones next. So Sawbones will use his free movement action to move up here and stay in cover behind these barrels. Then he's going to try and use the squad link support cap to try and add some more actions for Brick. So let's try and give Brick some D6 actions first. Success. Brick will use the D6 to try and he's going to try and heal himself. 1. That didn't work. Next up, let's try to give him a D8 action. 2 fails. Shit. Alright. Last up, Sawbones using his D10 action trying to give Brick another action. He does with a 9, so Brick has a single D10 action. He'll try and use it to shoot as many of the enemies as possible. Trying to hit this guy with his heavy weapon. There's an obstruction in the way, so that's a -2 for the roll. He still has the targeting system because no, that activation. So he has his smart ammo. That brings him to 6. Obstruction brings him down to a 4. So that's a hit. He does hit all 3. Let's see, smart ammo -1 to defense. First guy is safe. That's a 6. The android 8. He's safe. The walker bot a 6. He's safe. All right. That's bad. So that's 2 agents done. No damage done to the enemy whatsoever. Let's try and I don't know. Let's try and activate the hijacked android up there. He gets a move action. That's good. Because I need him to move down here and start 2, 3, 4 shooting. Think he can get a shot off at this guy over here. behind the fence. He can. No obstructions in the way. Whoops. So, there's a bit of obstruction there. Let's see. First he needs to hit -2 to the dice roll. So he doesn't hit anything. That's the robot. Next up is Gator. Gator's trying to shotgun blast that guy over there. He's in light cover. So that's a +1 to his defense roll. Does Gator have any kind of smart ammunition? Yes, he does. A 7. Oh my god, he's safe as will. That was his first action. Let's try and let's try his second action then. 4+. Okay, another hit. Let's see if this guy survives again. A 5. He does. Last one. Let's see. And it's even a... No, smart ammo +1. Okay, so he gets the combat shotgun off. Let's please die. Yes. Okay. One guy down. 3 agents used. Now it's Conduit's turn. Let's just check how far there is over there. So he can move over here with his free move action and an extra move action. Let's see if he gets the extra move action. He does. So he's over here, ready to hack the console. First up, he's attempting a black hat. Let's see. It's modified by time system secure. He's going to try first and activate the black hat cap. He does. So he'll have +1 on his next roll. Then he's using his D10 action to try and hack the terminal. 4+ is a success. He gets +1 from black hat, but -3 because it's a military installation. So -2 all in all. 7, 6, 5. That's a success. He steals the data. That wasn't too bad. Now we just need to exit the board alive. Hopefully. No more actions. So it's another hostile security phase. Let's start with all the guys here. I think this is going to be the end of Brick. This guy over here first. He's in cover. He's shooting at Brick. Brick is in... is it hard cover or light cover? Let's just try and read the descriptions here. Under shooting. Hard cover is metal and concrete, and light cover is items like wood fences, glass signs, boxes, and refuse. Okay, so he's in hard cover, and that is pretty good because that will give him -2 to attack roll, +2 to dodge and defense, and yeah, -2, a 1. So his first action doesn't hit. Second action, -2, so that's a hit. Let's see, come on, Brick, +2, that's a 4, so he's safe. That's the first guy. Second hostile security, that's a miss, that's a hit. Brick, 2 +2, so that's a 4. Thank gods for hard cover. Next guy trying to hit, that's a hit. And that's it. So he's wounded twice. D10 action, lost his D8 action. He only has the D6 action left. That's not good. And last up is the walker bot, and I think it's just going to ignore trying to get a move into cover and just try to remove the enemy for good. 5 -2, so that's not a hit. Second shot, 3, that's not a hit. Lucky for me. So that's all the hostile security forces. This is the end of turn 3. So once again, more troopers into the combat area, and this time it's 2 at each spawn point. So 1, 2, 3 over there, and 1 over here. 2 guys. Pretty lucky for me that they don't enter the board up there. And where did I put number 3? Oh, it's over here behind the plane. There we go. And then they take a free move action right away, trying to get into cover and good firing positions over there. And these guys up here will try. They can't get into cover, so they're just moving closer to the military base. And that's the end of turn number 3. So not lots have changed. Spotless is hiding over there. He has some hostile security forces right there breathing down his neck. Same goes for Gator, has a guy over there, the hack droid, and Conduit having had their terminal. And then we have a severely wounded Brick and a damn lot of hostile security forces over here moving in to get the kill. But their angle of attack isn't the best one, so that's pretty lucky for me. All right, let's see here. Turn number 4. Let's see if we can exit the table from the same side where we deployed. So Conduit will try and get the adrenaline boost started. That's a 4, so a success. So that's 4 extra inches of movement. And then he's going to use his D8 action. So that's another movement. So that's 16 inches of movement right there. Where did I put my ruler? That will bring him all the way down here. Okay, so we go like this. So we go 11 inches down here. And then I'll bring him down here behind the Jersey barriers, hiding down here. And then he's going to use his D10 action, trying to hijack the big robot over there. Nope, that's not a success. Even though he has the PKD macro activated, that's not a success. So, too bad. That was all his actions. Let's see if we can heal Brick and get him some more actions. He's trying to use the healing drugs, a 1, so that's a fail, and he doesn't have any more actions. Alright, time for Spotless. He needs to blast that security guy away and do it good. Yeah, that's a pretty clean shot. Let's just try and use a... let's try to use his D8 action for that one. A 1. His D10 action. A 10, so that's a hit. Let's see if the other guy is able to defend from that. A 5, -1, so he is. With his last action, he's going to try and lob a flashbang into the eyes of that H-Sec, denying him his actions. Or do nah. We need to try and see if we can get another action for Brick. That's a success. So he transfers one action to Brick, a D6 action. Come on, use those combat drugs, Brick. Another 2, another fail. Alright, I want to paint up some more minis. Doesn't matter if he dies. Gator. Gator is going to fire his shotgun right into the face of this security guy over here. Aiming for a 4+. With smart ammo, that's a 4. Let's see if that guy can survive that. A 1. Doesn't mind that he's in cover. He's dead. Then let's... I don't think he's able to fire his shotgun up here without hitting his friend. Nope. So he'll have to use his free move action to go up here and then blast the guy. D8 action. Let's see if he can hit anything with the shotgun. That's a success. And then the hostile security force, a 7. So he's safe. Yeah, Gator is just going to try again. That's a hit. See if he's able to survive. A 6. He doesn't go down. They are tough. They are tough. Last is the hijacked robot. To see how far he can move. Okay, so he needs a move action. Come on, robot. A 3. So that's a fail. Another one. Come on. Yeah, that's a move action. So he's moving up here, staying in cover behind the Jersey barrier, but yeah, he wouldn't be hitting anything. He was shooting over 2 obstructions. That's all my guys. Then it's the hostile security forces. Let's start with this guy over here, opening up directly into the face of Spotless, the medic. That's not a hit. That's a 2. Second action, a 7, -2 for the cover. That's still a hit. Let's go for Spotless. Nope. He's wounded. No more D10 actions for him. And then it's all those guys over here. Yeah, okay. So let's just start from one side. They'll all try to bring down Brick. First guy, not a hit. They need a 6 to hit. 8, that's a hit. Let's see if Brick can make it. +2 to his defense roll. He does. Second guy, that's not a hit. Next guy, that's not a hit. No. No. Hit. +2 for hardcover. Nope. The bot. Nope. And so he makes it. He takes all the shots from those guys. That was pretty nice. There wasn't a single one there, compared to him losing 2 wounds in the other round. Then we have these guys right here. First, trying to take a move action. No. Then he's just going to take a shot at the bot. There's 1 obstruction. No. Last guy over there. This guy taking a move action down here and trying to take a shot at the bot. That's a hit. Let's see if the bot can survive that. A 3? He couldn't. He's blasted apart. Blam! That's one way to shut down a hijacked droid. No trying to counter hack it, just blast it apart. That's all the enemy troops. Now it's the end of turn 4, and now the D10 3 action hostile security troops start to enter the board. From where do they come? 1, 2, 3, and 2. 1, 2. That's good for me. 3 guys this turn. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Up there. There's not even room for their plane. Too bad. And then they make a free move action. And they are just going to swarm the area trying to stop me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. To prevent me from getting away. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have good armor. So they are just going to move in with everything they have. Yep. So let's see if Conduit is able to make it out of here alive. First up, he's going to try and activate the adrenaline boost. That's a fail. Let's try it with his D8 action. Another fail. Let's try to get a move action then. Damn it. At least he gets a move action. So that's a free move action, and his other move action, that's 8 inches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Better stay in cover. He didn't make it off the board. Didn't make it off the board. Oh no. That's all his actions done, trying to get to the exit. So every single hostile security force will try to blast him apart next time it's their turn. Brick, I really need you to activate those healing drugs. Come on. Yes. He rolls 2d10, heals a wound for each 4+. Okay, so one wound restored. That's great. So, oh, hello Miniatorium. I'm glad you are joining us. So, I'm almost out of the mission area with the data I came here to hijack, but one of my guys is severely wounded. Just managed to get a wound back. There's a lot of hostile security in the area, and they are going to try and bring me down in a second. Let's see. So Brick, he just got a D8 action left using the McCoy drugs, and with that, I think he's going to try and lob a frag grenade into the face. I just need to check how big a blast a grenade actually is, because I can't remember if it's the big or the not quite as big grenade. All targets in blast, combat gear, micro grenades. Yes, the 5-inch last template. He can hurl a grenade 12 inches. Thank you, I'm very happy with the board. It's grenade time. So Brick has brought a single huge frag grenade to the battle. He can hurl it 12 inches. So if he's lucky, he'll be able to hit all those guys down there with a single frag grenade. I think. Nah, it's not. He has to try and take down these guys. That's the only thing to do. 2d8. There's an obstruction, so -2. and he has some smart ammo, so -1. He doesn't hit. He fails his shot and doesn't bring down any of those guys. Frickin'. Okay. Spotless. The Sawbones is going to try and get some actions, more actions to Brick. So first up, he transfers a D8 action to Brick. Brick tries to fire his big ass gun again. This time he +1, -2, so he needs to roll a 5. He misses. Next up, Spotless will try and transfer a D10. He does. Brick fires again. There's the 5. That's the hit we needed. Blasting those 3 guys. Board looks even better than it did on the photos you shared. Thank you. I'm very happy with this little setup, and the lack of cover makes it much harder for me to take the right decisions. So let's see if these guys are going down. They need a 5 to survive because I have smart ammo. Big butt. Yeah, of course. Not so big. Yeah. And last guy. There's nothing we can do about this. Yeah, we're going to have to try and get another action to him, and this time he fails. That's going to be the end of Spotless. He's standing there with his back completely open to those guys over there, but they can't stop the data from getting off the board. These guys can, and he missed all his shots. He's now been spending all his actions. Alright. He's going to use his free move action to move down here, at least. Yeah. Get out of the firing line from those guys up there. Then it's Gator. Gator's trying to see if he can blast apart that guy right in. He's not that dangerous. Let's see if he can do an adrenaline boost. He does. So that's double up on his movement. That's 8 inches right there. That's 2 here. Then will he even be able to make it? I don't think, even if he was running into the open, he can't even hit them. Does he have any good grenades? No. He doesn't. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We'll try to move him closer. He can. Go up here. No, it doesn't do anything. Let's just make his last move action. A 4. That's another 8 inches. Let's just move him up here. Trying to be a meat shield. Protect the data. And that's all the guys. Oh, there's a lot of hostile security now. Okay. First up is the big robot. He gets a move action. So he moves down here 4 inches. And now he has a shot on Conduit. Let's see if he can hit anything. He is in heavy cover behind the car. So the robot doesn't hit. Next guy. No line of sight. He needs to move. He gets a move on. Gets down here and then takes his shot. 7. So that's a hit. Let's see if Conduit is able to make a save. No. Where's his card? Oh, there it is. He's wounded. Let's see if the next bot can get a move action. It does. Down here. And he'll take a shot as well. That's another hit. An 8. Let's see. Come on. A 5. 6, 7. So he does save that. The only way these other guys can get a shot if they run into the streets. Move action on the first guy, move action on the second guy. They have to run out here into the open, and normally they wouldn't do that, but they will try to stop me achieving my objective. So that's why they're in the open. They don't care about cover, all or nothing. First one shooting, heavy cover, no hit, and the second guy with his second action, no hit. And then we have all these guys down there. They have 3 actions. So first guy can actually see. He can shoot 18 inches. Ooh, so he will have to make, what's that? 24 inches. So he has to make 2 move actions before he can get a shot off. That's lucky. First move action, no second move action, no third move action. So he gets out here. Alright, next guy. Needs 2 move actions to get a shot off. That's the first one. Failed the second one. Got the third one. So he'll be able to get there, but he doesn't have enough for a shot. Last guy. First move action. Second move action. So he will be able to get a shot off. And let's see if he can hit anything. He needs a 6. That's a 2. He doesn't hit. The last 2 guys, they're just going to try and, yeah, first guy over here, that's a D8 trooper. He has a shot at Brick, who is in some hard cover behind the concrete. So first shot is a miss. Second shot is a hit. Let's go Brick, come on. A 6. So he survives. Second guy needs to move. He does. He'll move up here. So there's no obstructions. Then use his second action to try and shoot Brick. He does. Come on, Brick. 2, 3, 4. He survives. And then we have all those guys down there. Let's see if they can. How far is there? 24 inches. So they need 2 successful move actions as well. Front guy fails the first one, so he won't be able to get a shot off. Yeah, since he doesn't, he's just going to shoot at Brick. There's no cover, so he hits him. 4+. He does. Gonna use his third action to try and hit Brick. He doesn't. Next trooper. He needs 2 move actions to be able to hit the objective. He fails the first one, so he can't get a shot, so he might as well shoot Brick. He hits. He saves. He's pretty good now at saving. Last action, doesn't hit. Third trooper needs 2 move actions, fails the first one. Hits brick. Brick saves. Wow. Hits brick. Brick saves. He just doesn't want to die. Then that's turn number 5. So I don't think, if I fail every move action, he won't be able to get out. So we have 2 more guys entering from here and 2 guys entering from here. Then they make a free move action. Get inside, get inside. They'll try to get to the objective. And that's how we stand at the start of turn number 5. So there's a very short distance off the board. He can't make it off with a free move action, so he has to get a successful move action to get off the board. That should be possible. Gators right there, and then all the hostile security forces moving down the road, just trying to kill Conduit. And those guys up there, they weren't able, they failed their move actions, so they all took a lot of shots at Brick and were unable to bring him down. So last turn, everything comes down to this. Conduit is a hacker. He's a splicer, so he gets 2 dice on movement action. He uses his free action to get to that point. Let's see if he can get off the board. That's a success. So he moves off the board with the data. The game ends at turn 6, so I actually need to see how many of the other guys I can get off the board. Let's try and see if a Gator can get off. That's 1 successful move action. So he's off. And Brick, he's never going to make it. He's just going to try and stay alive, I think. Spotless will try and activate Adrenaline Boost. So that's extra movement. And then he's going to try and get some extra move actions. There it is. So that's 16 inches. That's enough to run through here and get out. And then there's only left to see if Brick makes it. He has 2 actions. He's out of McCoy drugs. Let's see if he can lob a frag grenade right there. That's a miss. And he's dropping it 3.5 inches in this direction from that point. So he hits 3 guys. Let's see here. Where is it? Smart ammo. Frag grenades. -2 to organics defense roll. And they're all D10s. So they need to roll a 6. First guy survives. Second guy survives. Third guy survives. No luck with the frag grenade. Then he's going to use his regular shooter and try to take out some guys. Right there. Regular set. That's a hit. Let's see how many of them he can take out. 2. With the smart ammo, that's -1. So they need to roll a 5. First guy survives. Second guy survives. He hasn't been very deadly this game. And that's it. And now it's the hostile forces, and I don't think there's any way he's going to survive this. Not at all. But if he dies, I need to paint up another mini. So let's see. This guy first. 3 actions. Heavy cover. I'm just going to use all of them here. He's using all his actions to shoot at Brick. And he needs a 6 to hit. 2 hits. Brick. needs, he gets +2, so yeah, ones are wounds. He takes a wound. Okay, next guy. 3 shots. Hits with 2 of them. Brick. He saves. Nice. The D8 guys. 1 hit. Another save. Next guy. 2 hits. Another save. I think that operative, he's just going to move down here. So now Brick has no cover. Let's see. That's 1 hit. See if Brick can take it. He does. A 4. That guy is impossible. He's impossible to kill. That leaves that guy up there. Another hit. Another. Whoa! Another 2. Okay, down there, there's so many guys, man. 1 hit. Let's just see them all. 2 hits. It's those guys down there. 3 hits for Brick. Let's see if he can get through those with no cover. Nope. There he goes. Blam. He's dead. I need to paint up another guy. So that concludes this game of Hardwired. I really like the system. Roughly 1 hour to play a game, though that's very nice. The guys made it out with the data, but it was close. I think for my next game I will add the option that giving all the HSEC guy a free movement at the start of each turn. I was wondering if this one was going to be too hard, considering how many of the tough guys were attacking me from the start, but the cover is so good that -2 to hit and then a +2 to your defense makes so much difference that when your guys are hogging cover. So that was easy enough. I could have made a more hard objective, I guess. One of the scenarios, or some of the scenarios, are all about just crossing the board, getting out on the other side of the table, and if you just use all your actions on adrenaline boosts and then move actions, you can do that really, really fast. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for watching this this Let's Play of another game of Hardwired. Now it's time to paint up another agent, make a new agent, because Brick died. And it's a good excuse to paint another miniature. If you enjoy stuff like this, please take your time and drop some likes and follows and all that shebangs on all those social media platform thingies. It helps the bloggerverse grow. I think it's great fun. I'll be dropping links below for some of all the channels. If you haven't heard it, make sure to check out our podcast with Patrick Todorov, the author of Hardwired and Nightwatch and Sona Alpha. It's quite a nice listen, and he's a nice guy. Again, thanks for watching. Until the next game, have a good one.